No, I was going to say, though, I was doing some research because, sometimes I'm right, and I was like...
Oh, do you sometimes?
Sometimes I'm masturbate.
How often do you off these days?
At least 2 times a day, and sometimes 3. So I was like, you know what, I have to figure if this is good or not. So I went on YouTube and I searched up and there's a urologist, right? And he went into it. He basically said it just differs from person to person, but there isn't like a too much. And then I read in the comments, Danny, this is what's going to be exciting for you and me. There are like 50, 70 to 80-year-olds that are like still doing it 4 times a day.
Oh, wow.
Still going. It's my sleeping pill. I presume they talk like that.
Oh, man, that's
whenever
creepy.
I think about, I know, but 80-year-olds are like, I did it 4
what if
times
that was mine
yesterday.
or your dad?
That would be the worst. To see the comment?
If
Look,
my
first of all,
dad,
I mean,
it's my sleeping pill. LOL.
Oh, it's my sleeping pill. Yeah, so and there's also, what the good thing is, there's a lot of people with a lot of sexual energy in their 70s and 80s. So this whole testosterone dead guy thing, I don't know. I think there's a good chance we still might be wanting to put our penis in things at that age.
There is a retirement home out in Palm Springs. There's probably multiple. And there's probably a lot of people in Palm Springs who are just retired and elderly who were fucking, because I read about it. And there were some disturbing interviews.
Yeah.
Because not only are these people that are getting interviewed by the LA Times talking about their sex life, not only do you know they're physically repulsive at that age, but their sexual slang is a product of the 1940s. Mm-hmm. So this lady's like...
Oh, I love that.
So some lady, probably named Gladys, kept talking about having crazy monkey sex. She said she has crazy...
Monkey sex is weird.
It's so, the more crazy monkey sex ever since my Elmer died, the more crazy monkey sex, the better.
Monkey sex gets pedophilic, dude, to be honest.
How? Because monkeys are the size
little
of children?
Kids still just go in there and start eating mom's ass.
I think she means she was... Somebody's hanging.
Well,
I've done some research.
Down. I've done some research on the bonobos, and I figured that's what she was talking about.
I doubt it.
Okay. Well.
I think just in the 1950s and 40s, they said crazy monkey sex.
Yeah.
And her dementia is so bad, she thinks she's in senior year of high school again.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to paint this picture of our future, and you tell me if you like it. Me and you are 90, both of us.
Okay.
You're like 90.
Is Austin dead already?
Yes, he's dead. COPD in 30 years prior.
And also, so you're 93 and I'm 90.
Yes. So we're there.
Yeah, dude. I got longer to live than you.
You piece of shit. I don't know. I'm into grounding. I become a health nut. Whatever.
Does grounding help you live longer or feel better? Does it help you feel better?
Dude, I can tell you that recently I have a grounding experience that shocked me.
Yeah.
So I got a sheet.
You're about to get a grounding experience when I clock you in the jaw.
You're a piece of crap. I'm going to paint this picture real quick, and then I'm going to tell a grounding experience.
Are we talking about being 90, or are we going to talk about your grounding experience?
Both.
Grounding is the art of taking your shoes off and standing on some dirt.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure it's going to be the worst story ever.
No, it isn't, because I paid $100 for a sheet that makes it, I sleep on grounding now. I have the electrical current going through me all night.
I hope you spill a glass of water and get electrocuted.
You're a piece of crap. Now listen to me.
It doesn't even make any sense.
This is the picture. Yes, it does. It has silver.
How does it touch the ground?
It has
you
silver.
Have to put it into the electrical socket, and then it is.
Okay. If you have to plug it into the ground,
you plug it into the ground.
Here's the theory, Austin, is the Earth supposedly emits a frequency that is good for human health. And you can only experience that frequency if your bare skin is touching virgin Earth.
There's a lot of science behind it, so don't call me one of those Venice guys. I'm not a Venice guy from LA, dude.
He probably
just
Leo packs you would be okay if you didn't pack your foreskin with soil all the time.
I do not do that. That is not true. We're at.
You do that.
Is it true when you go fishing, you store the earthworms?
No, I do not put the earthworms in my foreskin.
I've heard that.
There's
from a lot
not
of
much
people.
space. You're gonna have to. You know what? Because you talk like this about my penis because you haven't seen it enough. So guess what?
I don't.
I'm going to start pulling it out more because it makes you awkward.
No.
I'm the only guy around that can't just whip it out and it makes your day. Why is that?
Because it's predatory.
It is not predatory.
So your cock energy is so predatory.
It's not predatory.
Yeah. The last time I saw your penis, it was in that haunted mansion in Louisiana, and you pressed it up against a window at midnight.
Yeah.
Like the Albert Hitchcock Psycho soundtrack might as well have been playing.
Nico was behind me telling me to do that the whole time.
Do it. I'm sure
He wants to be on the podcast, by the way, and he wants to come to one of our shows soon.
He wants to be on the pod?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
So we'll see what's up.
That's going to be big time.
Hey, we'll.
Leo, so tell me your fucking... So to continue, the frequency that comes out of the Earth can be replicated by these pads you can buy.
Yeah.
Even though that's not the actual Earth.
It's not the ideal way to do it either, but it works. It does, like, you can take a, like, there's a test that they do, and it'll show you if you're in that state, So I bought this good, well-reviewed grounding mat. I've been sleeping on it. Now, I didn't tell you this because I didn't want you to talk shit, but I was, I've been liming around the neighborhood in where I live. Liming, like the scooters. It's
Aren't
convenient.
you too fat to ride those things?
You're a piece of shit.
That's probably
Why would you say that? The story is going to, the end of the story, you're going to think that I am too fat to ride these things.
Okay, let's hear it.
But I started getting comfortable because I used them like every day for like a week, right? My car's in the shop right now. So like I was using them, kind of hitting some jumps, right? I was hitting some jumps.
Did you do a bunny hop on a lime?
I've been doing a bunch of bunny hops on a lime. So all of a sudden, I got way too confident, and I was full throttle, and the front wheel completely locked and launched me off that thing. So thankfully, I got some falling training from my days as a stuntman. So I was quick, dude. It was like bam, bam to the floor. So I turned my body as much as I could, and I landed on my side, basically my shoulder tricep area, and it pushed so hard against my ribs, it definitely broke my ribs. Or it bruised them for sure. I've broken my ribs before, so I've had like a cracked rib that every time I breathe in for the last week. Now, this is what I'm going to say about the grounding mat. When that happened, I was like, damn, the last 2 times I broke my ribs or fractured or bruised or whatever, it's about 3 to 4 weeks to come back. I swear to God, it's almost completely healed in a week, dude, from sleeping on the grounding mat. I'm not messing with you. I healed way faster than I normally do. Also, I wake up in the morning and don't have foot pain at all.
Dude, you're sounding like Sandrine, bro.
No, there's science behind it. Look it up.
I thought it's just supposed to make you happier. It's
No,
not a miracle cure to broken ribs.
It's not a miracle cure, but it is supposedly, it helps you heal faster. It says that. It literally says that if you look it up.
Yeah, it says snake oil makes your hair grow back.
Look, the grounding stuff is legit. Also, Gary Brecka does it, and he's a genius. And so does Huberman, and he's also a genius.
Does grounding heal bones?
Let's see. And if I placebo affected it, I'm still going to believe this. Wow. It does say it does, basically.
Here, this is the right one.
Other research over the last decade demonstrates that grounding studies have documented results including reduced inflammation and pain, better sleep, improved response to trauma and injuries with accelerated wound healing. I swear to God, Danny, I swear to God, it healed so much faster than it has in the past.
All right.
I am in a different state right now. I'm grounded.
I think you're starting to turn gay, too, judging by your headwear.
If I told you my penis got a little bigger, what would you think?
I would... I think you're trying to find a reason to show it to me, and I don't appreciate that.
I am.
Buy a blanket.
And what's wrong with my headwear?
Here's the thing with all this health shit, and I get sucked into it too, Leo, because nobody wants to be told they're doing something that's going to kill them prematurely.
Also, it wasn't really difficult to buy the grounding mat because I said, hey, sugar mama, please.
Yeah.
I really want this. So it wasn't my money, so that's why I was able to take a chance on it.
I mean, it started out in the 1950s with, hey, maybe you shouldn't smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day.
Right.
Maybe you should go to the gym every now and then.
Yeah.
And then in the 2000s, it's like, hey, try a salad.
Right.
But now...
There's a lot.
You have to go expose your asshole to UV light, which can get you arrested in multiple jurisdictions.
Yep.
You have to... Now we've come so far around on the health food shit that kale is considered a carcinogen.
Yeah, kale is bad now.
How?
I don't know. It's still nutrient dense. Yeah, it's very nutrient dense. It's just... It's in your system for far too long. It's just very difficult to digest for humans. It doesn't seem like it would be something that we should be eating. It's just in our system for a long time.
It's just grass.
Yeah, but it's really it's a little bit more like its composition is different from lettuce or spinach. Spinach is better for you.
Why have you done so much research on kale?
Well, because recently I've been on a health kick.
It sounds like it. Another thing that I can't. That
I
I'm
know
sick
almost
of.
everything right now, so you can talk to me. I know almost everything.
You know everything.
I know everything, and I got the reverse osmosis water too, buddy, and that's what you need to have. I just bought one for my parents. Both of their birthdays are in March, so I'm getting them a reverse osmosis system.
I'll be sure to mail him a bomb.
You mother.
In order to, because I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at a bottle of Aveeno lotion.
Yeah.
I was at an open mic, and one of the comedians, who's a cool guy, Italian dude, he said that his favorite jerk cream, his girlfriend took an app on her phone and scanned the label, and it came back rated 10 out of 10 as far as being unhealthy and cancerous.
Yeah,
And
there's an app now. What's it called?
It was it was Aveeno lotion
Yeah.
was the bottle that she scanned
Right.
that he loved to jerk off with.
Right.
And as he said that on stage, I was like, dude, I have had my penis coated in Aveeno lotion for the last 15 years.
Okay, that's okay. That's not that you'd have to do it for like 20 to 30 in my opinion in order for it to be a
I'm
problem.
tired of your opinions right now.
But,
You're
I'm
pulling
sorry
numbers
about that.
out of your ass.
Okay, that was ridiculous, but it does seem like a lot of things. That's how long you have to do it in order to really mess yourself up. You can reverse a lot of this stuff. Now, let me solve all your problems right now. You need to jerk off. You need to put this in your hair. You need to brush your teeth with it. Coconut oil. It's a freaking game changer.
Okay, I'm willing to try because
Yeah.
I got some new lotion that's supposedly organic, and I've been masturbating with it, and it has been a sad, sad little ritual every time I pull my willy out because it doesn't feel good.
Coconut oil will feel good, right? You've done it before. You put it into girls' ass with coconut
Oh yeah,
oil.
coconut oil's sweet. I do need
Yeah.
to go back to coconut oil.
Go
You're
back to
right.
coconut oil immediately.
The stuff I'm using right now. It feels like the texture. Aveeno is like putting on. Aveeno is like stumbling out of a Wisconsin winter and somebody giving you a big furry coat and sitting you down in front of a fireplace.
Okay.
That's what it feels like when you apply Aveeno to your skin and, more importantly, your penis. This stuff right now, it feels like I'm rubbing my penis with pond water that somebody shot a snot rocket into.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I feel like if I used lotion, I would just feel like depraved.
What do you use?
You just jerk off dry, dude.
That's wild for an uncircumcised guy.
It is wild, man.
How do you do that?
I feel like most people jerk off
No.
dry.
No. Some people do.
That's when every movie they have the scene where the guy's like grabbing the. Mitch just sent me a Zoom call gone wrong where a guy didn't realize his camera was off and he went and got a Vino and tissues, like a Vino.
A guy that Mitch was on a Zoom call with.
No, it was just online. Yeah.
See, now you have all this evidence you have to get rid of, you
Yeah.
know, and hide.
It's tough.
It's shameful. It's like if you don't have a lock on
Yeah.
your door and someone walks in, you got conditioner in one hand.
Yeah. You jerk off with conditioner. You've done that
Well,
before.
lotion. I just couldn't think of the word.
You gotta be, conditioner can
Conditioner
burn.
works too. It's the same thing.
It works. Yeah, I'm sure.
Dude, the stuff that I've been using right now, though, it's just, there's hardly any pleasure. It's crazy how much pleasure can be derived from the right cream. And when I finish, it dribbles out. It's like my penis is going,
You gotta stop jerking off.
Wait,
so much.
I thought you were the rope guy, dude.
I
thought
am.
you were Rope McGee.
but it feels so bad. And so I'll take it a step further. It feels foul stroking myself with this half-assed lotion. And my penis isn't into it. And if my penis isn't feeling it, it's not going to perform the way that I want it to.
All right, it's time to go all natural coconut oil. Go
think so.
organic. Go cold pressed.
You could do a no nut, like a 15-day no nut challenge.
Have you ever done that?
I've tried.
He probably
I did-
forgot to jerk off for 15
I did have
days.
a buddy who did it a whole 2 to 6 months or something crazy like that, and he said it was the best thing ever.
He told you that, but do you think he was actually doing it, Leo?
I doubt it. Now, do you even get the urge to jerk off much? How
Yeah,
often?
what do you mean?
Do you jerk off every day?
Not every day, but basically.
What's up,
All right.
Fed? Good to see you, man.
Good. Not every day, but frequently.
What's that?
Yeah.
All right.
What'd you say, Fed?
Oh, I said it's good to see you.
Oh, I thought you
to see
said
you too,
rat. I
big
thought you
dog.
said a rat dick's here, and I thought, oh my
No,
god.
he's not, dude. Let's go shoot him. No, I feel like you wouldn't have. I think my sexual energy was just off the charts when I was your age, and it was problematic. But you don't. I feel like maybe the weed subdues that a little bit.
Nah, I think I was just chasing pussy and shit a lot when I first moved to California, and that's basically like all I was doing because I had no friends. And then now I've just kind of chilled out more.
I mean, yeah,
'Cause
given
I
the
didn't have
choice
friends
between
for like 2 years, so all I was doing was fucking chicks on Tinder until I got banned on Tinder.
I totally get it. Given the choice between just playing like a board game with Fez or like having sex with like a 22-year-old, I mean, Fez every time, dude.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, tic-tac-toe with that guy never gets old.
No, you can play endless games.
I wonder, I feel like if Fez and Austin play tic-tac-toe, Fez would lose every time.
That's the funniest thing ever. We need to do that immediately.
feel
We're
like-
gonna maybe on the Patreon pod if he comes, we'll do it.
He could not stop Austin's X attack.
Exactly. Be like, you got me again, Austin.
I think, and I'm worried about this, Leo.
Yeah.
I do think I might have depleted the well over the last 15 years of jerking off.
You think you're now a guy that doesn't come as much? I got something for you from the sex therapist.
I bet
actually.
you do. I bet you have all kinds of things.
The sex
Some
therapist.
sheets I can sleep on.
No. Well, the
Drinking
grounding,
water amendments.
the ground will be good, but like there is something. The sex therapist and I had a conversation about one time. She told me that when you get older, when you don't shoot out, your cum doesn't shoot out with the same ferocity. You can kind of give it an extra boost by playing with your prostate a little bit. Now, this doesn't mean putting a finger in your ass. You can play with the prostate by just putting your hand, kind of putting some pressure like under your ball sack in that area. I can't believe you've never tried this.
That's where the gay demon lives.
That is not the gay demon.
You can't go poking the gay demon.
Austin, you're saying that is hilarious. No, you use it to your advantage.
Wait, so then I'm gonna
So
like
you stimulate it and it'll shoot a lot. I know from experience.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be like, oh wow, you're a naughty boy when I jizz more on myself when I'm masturbating.
No, you don't have to. You just play with the. What do you mean? You're a naughty. Why would you have to include that verbiage?
When I'm home alone, why
Yeah.
do I care how much jizz I produced?
Well, it'll feel better. Because that's why there'll be more jizz too. It'll be a better orgasm. You jerk
It'll
off.
require more tissues.
So what?
It's bad for the
you've
environment.
Gotten used to all these tissues over the years, haven't you? You've been jerking off. You're a stomach finishing guy.
Yeah, but I care about.
I go towel.
I'm big into the green movement now.
Okay.
And so I just don't want to use too many brawny paper towels.
I agree with that.
It has. It's not necessarily the volume of the ejaculate. That's still pretty much intact. But I used to. Dude, the worst was when I moved back home to my parents' house after college because there were roommates. They were my parents. And I had to perfect the technique of running the shower.
Sure.
Full bore in my sister's old bed. So that's where I stayed, in my sister's old room because it had an attached bathroom and shower. And you knew I was jerking off because shower on. 30 minutes at a time. Probably no exaggeration. My parents must have thought I was out playing in the mud all day because 4 or 5 times a day the shower is on and my knees are just locked out, beating myself silly. 4 sessions a day, and I would come 2 times each session.
Oh,
Sometimes
my
3.
God.
Dude, I would jerk off 10 times a day.
Wow.
To the most gnarly Bulgarian pornography the
That
internet
is
can
not
produce.
good, dude.
It wasn't good. And I feel like I finally might have paid the piper.
No, it'll come back. You might have to give it a break though, which is going to be very difficult for you.
You'll like never be able to impregnate a woman.
A women?
A woman. It's just like water will start coming out of your penis.
Dude, how about like I used to read a lot of Glamour magazine as a kid because my parents they heavily sheltered me.
I'm afraid of you.
They heavily sheltered me because I was because my dad probably is very much like me and he grew up in the 70s in New York City, so he probably had a little fun doing some crazy stuff. So he was like, my son's gonna have the same disease. I need to block his penis from entering the world of vagina for a little while.
Yeah, that strategy worked out well.
Didn't work out well at all. I think it made it worse. Now, so my father, God damn it.
Did you have to wear a chastity belt?
No, I did not have to wear a chastity belt. He just didn't let me have sleepovers. It's pretty smart. He was like, you can't sleep over any of your friends' houses ever.
I never
sucks.
got pussy at a sleepover.
But you would go out and like go to a girl's house on a sleepover? Like
I wouldn't do that. Sleepovers were elementary school.
Oh, dude, no, I would do. That's exactly what you would do. You'd
Yeah,
be like,
you
yo,
go-
I'm spending the night at like Daniel's house,
and then you go to a girl's
you
house.
and Daniel would leave to go hang out with chicks,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
And then like Daniel or whoever would
Yeah.
tell their mom that they're going somewhere else, and then you just like
Right.
dip.